The power of setting limits and establishing rules, how boundaries can foster happy parenting. As parents, our main objective is to raise happy and healthy children. One way to achieve this is by setting limits and establishing rules. Boundaries, in the form of rules and limits, provide children with structure, guidance, and security. They also promote good behavior and reduce stress for both parents and children. In this essay, we will discuss the importance of setting limits and establishing rules in happy parenting. First and foremost, boundaries help children feel safe and secure. When children know what is expected of them, they are less likely to feel overwhelmed or anxious. Knowing what is acceptable behavior also helps children understand their boundaries and what is not allowed. For instance, setting rules around bedtime ensures that children get the rest they need, which is essential for their physical and emotional health. Rules around screen time also help children establish healthy habits and reduce exposure to harmful content. Setting limits and establishing rules also promotes good behavior. When children know what is expected of them, they are more likely to meet those expectations. This helps to promote positive behaviors and reduce negative ones. For instance, if a child knows that they are expected to do their homework before playing, they are more likely to prioritize their studies. Similarly, if they know that yelling or throwing tantrums will not be tolerated, they are less likely to engage in such behavior. Moreover, boundaries teach children how to be responsible and self-disciplined. When children are allowed to do whatever they want without any limits, they may struggle to develop self-control and responsibility. Setting limits and establishing rules help children develop self-discipline, which is an essential life skill. Children who learn to follow rules and respect boundaries are more likely to succeed in school, work, and personal relationships. However, it is important to remember that boundaries should be reasonable and age-appropriate. Parents should set limits that are appropriate for their child's age, personality, and abilities. Rules should be clear, concise, and easy to follow. It is also important to explain the reasoning behind the rules, as this helps children understand why they are necessary. This approach helps children see the logic behind the rules and the importance of following them. In conclusion, setting limits and establishing rules are essential for happy parenting. Boundaries help children feel safe and secure, promote good behavior, and teach children self-discipline and responsibility. Parents who establish clear, reasonable, and age-appropriate rules help their children develop into well-rounded individuals who are capable of making good decisions and navigating the challenges of life. By setting boundaries, parents can create a stable and happy environment for their children, which is essential for their growth and development. Advantages of these rules. Establishing rules and setting limits have several advantages, some of which are 1. Promoting safety. Rules can help to keep children safe by establishing boundaries that keep them away from danger. For instance, setting rules around crossing the street or interacting with strangers can prevent accidents and reduce the risk of harm. 2. Creating structure. Rules provide children with a sense of structure and predictability, which can help them feel more secure and confident. When children know what is expected of them, they can anticipate what will happen next and feel more in control of their environment. 3. Teaching self-discipline. By following rules, children learn self-discipline, which is essential for their development. Children who learn to follow rules and respect boundaries are more likely to succeed in school, work, and personal relationships. 4. Promoting positive behavior. Setting limits and establishing rules can promote positive behavior and reduce negative ones. When children know what is acceptable behavior, they are more likely to engage in positive behaviors that are valued by their family and society. 5. Encouraging responsibility. Rules help children understand the consequences of their actions and encourage them to take responsibility for their behavior. When children know the rules and the consequences of breaking them, they can make more informed decisions. 6. Reducing stress. Clear and consistent rules can reduce stress for both parents and children. When everyone knows what is expected of them, there is less confusion and conflict, which can help to create a more harmonious and peaceful family environment. In summary, setting limits and establishing rules have numerous advantages that can benefit children and their families. By providing structure, promoting positive behavior, teaching self-discipline, and encouraging responsibility, rules help children develop into well-rounded individuals who can make good decisions and navigate the challenges of life. Disadvantage of these rules. While setting limits and establishing rules can have many advantages for happy parenting, it is also important to acknowledge that there can be some potential disadvantages or challenges associated with them. Some of these disadvantages may include 1. Inflexibility. Rules can be rigid, and they may not account for the unique needs or circumstances of each child or family. In some cases, strict adherence to the rules may result in missed opportunities or negative outcomes for children. 2. Over-reliance on rules. Over-reliance on rules can create a culture of control, where children feel as if they have little autonomy or control over their lives. This can lead to feelings of resentment, rebellion, or disconnection from parents or other authority figures. 3. Power struggles. Rules may sometimes lead to power struggles between parents and children, particularly if the rules are perceived as unfair or unreasonable. These power struggles can result in negative emotions, feelings of helplessness, and damaged relationships between parents and children. 4. Unrealistic expectations. Rules can sometimes create unrealistic expectations for children, leading them to feel as if they can never meet their parents' expectations. This can result in feelings of stress, anxiety, and low self-esteem. 5. Limited creativity. Strict adherence to rules can sometimes limit creativity and self-expression, as children may feel as if they must follow specific guidelines or restrictions in all areas of their lives. It is important to balance the benefits of setting limits and establishing rules with the potential drawbacks. Parents should strive to create a supportive and loving environment where children feel heard, respected, and empowered to make their own decisions. This requires open communication, a willingness to compromise, and an understanding of each child's unique needs and personality. By finding a balance between structure and flexibility, parents can help their children thrive and develop into healthy, well-adjusted individuals.